1,800 metres, and they fired on their way from the 1,800. Very untidy beginning, this one. Twice Golden at the rail is there. Gibraltar Roche is also trying to get into a striking position. Whatever It Takes is in the blue silk. City Deep. Declaration of War now looks to win the battle for the lead. Joseph Jagger. Edo Furin in the green is moving around them. The grey Mighty Smart is hard held towards the inside running rail. King's Council further back. Slew City towards the inner. Royal Pursuit is 3/4 of the way back as they make their way around about the 1,200 zone. Yukta's Dance raced awkwardly for a stride or two there. Then comes Master George. Jubilate towards the back end of the field. Great Guy and Seattle Samba is a long way back. 900 metres to go, and Edo Furin now moves up to Declaration of War, a half a length in it. City Deep, Twice Golden towards the inside. Joseph Jagger has got about 4 lengths to hunt down. The grey is Mighty Smart parked to the inside, Whatever It Takes. Slew City gets some encouragement, so too King's Council. Yukta's Dance also gets vigorously ridden further back in the running. Gibraltar Roche. Then comes Royal Pursuit. Homeward Bound with just on 450 to go. Declaration of War comes back to Edo Furin coming to the 400-metre marker. The grey Mighty Smart goes in. Towards the outside, Joseph Jagger's looking to run on strong. The grey Mighty Smart, Twice Golden, Joseph Jagger, Declaration of War. Coming inside the 150, Mighty Smart, Joseph Jagger's on the outside. Twice Golden's between them the last 100. The grey Mighty Smart's getting up. Mighty Smart's going to win it. Twice Golden, Joseph Jagger, and then came Declaration of War. So the grey Mighty Smart, the Archie Pinko runs strong inside the distance. Outside support for Twice Golden comes out a half a length second. Joseph Jagger, that'll run third. And Declaration of War for the quartets. Then Whatever It Takes and Slew City, Edo Furin. Mighty Smart, rewarded for consistency, is the grey on the left-hand side. He comes forward to tackle Twice Golden. Joseph Jagger's on the outside. Now Mighty Smart comes into the lead, just starts to drift out for a stride or two, but Sean Beale straightens him up and he seals the deal. Back to the studio.
Difference to his chances this afternoon, and he went up as a very strong favourite here, number 7 Mighty Smart on the tote, 2 rand 90 for a win provisionally, and he's come through to beat number 14 Twice Golden. That's paid 3 rand 70 for a place. Back in third was horse number 5 Joseph Jagger, and rounding off this quartet was horse number 8 Declaration of War. So it's a fancied result here in the exotics. Number 7 Mighty Smart has come through for trainer Paul Lafferty and jockey Sean Field.
There we go, Mighty Smart in the winner's enclosure. Sean Veal was spoken to, he said hard to beat. Where's Winnie? Let's go and talk to her. They're thrilled. Winnie, I spoke to you before the race and I'm going to speak to you after the race. Were you shouting?
Yes, I was extremely excited.
All right, there we go. There's the Hollywood team. They're going to go and lead in their grey. They're thrilled. Paul, well done. I know your knees are sore, but well done.
Thank you. It's great, and it's these boys and girls from Hollywoodbets. Wonderful to train for Owie. Owen's first winner I trained in these colours many years ago when Matthew Lips worked for them.
Okay. I know that Owen's first winner in his personal colours, Gary Rich trained.
There you go, two good-looking boys. But I'm very, very pleased for them. Unfortunately, James is not here, but the troops are here in their numbers.
Okay, well, let's move out of the way because of the camera, so they can get a picture. But Paul, lovely to see them. You know, they send them from the office. They can come and lead the horse. And we spoke to Winnie before the race. Sean was confident. Wonderful.
Oh, I'm so pleased. Very good ride by Sean.
I thought he needled at the top of the straight, and this horse responded all the way.
Yeah, I think the cups made him quick and well. But I'm very pleased. Thank you, Warren.
Okay, you go and have some fun, Paul. Well done, Sean. We spoke to you before the race. There's the thumbs up. And there's the Hollywood Syndicate colours, and the Hollywood Syndicate team beautifully going into the winner's enclosure. He's a 3-year-old son of Archie Penko, and out of a Smarty Jones mare, trained by Paul. Hollywood owns. Sean Veal, the pilot, a set of blinkers, seems to have done the trick with this horse. Let's have a look at some dividends. R2.90 a win. Your exacta paid 53.50. Your trifecta paid 202 Rand and 20 cents. Your quartet 968 Rand. 7, 14, 5 and 8. Those are the numbers you'll need. A beautiful grey by Archie Penko. Roy the horse has just kicked the wall, so you go and have a look at those shoes. But this Archie Penko has won a good race.
Well, it's all smiles for the Hollywood Syndicate. I see Kyle and the boys here for Hollywood and Owen Heffer and the team. This individual has taken a bit of time, but Paul has had him in very good form, Laff. I mean, the draw swing around was a big plus today.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what there wasn't too much between ours and Caname's horse, and we also added the cups. But a very good ride. Linton Ryan bought him for me. You know, he's a magnificent specimen. And Linton called me over. I think it was Ascot Stud, and said, "Come down and have a look at him." And I thanked Linton for this. And James Everett stepped in and said, "No, we'll have it." And I'm so pleased to win for them because they've become so involved in our racing in this province. And they've got a lot of horses, and this is the horse that we got for them, and it's one. I'm very pleased.
Couldn't help but listen to your interview with Warren Linferno. You mentioned that you've actually had maybe the first winner in these colours when the syndicate first started off.
No maybes, definitely.
100%.
100%. It was Owen Heffer, his wife was here, the whole gang, and they led. And it was the time that Matthew Lips was.
Can you remember the horse, Paul?
I would have, but alcohol, man.
No, brilliant. 10 out of 10.
I can't think of its name. Yeah. I'll never forget. What's his name?
Yeah. And coming back to you know, the involvement from those days to now, I mean, it's just grown significantly, hasn't it?
Fantastic. They're a breath of fresh air. Everything they do, whatever they do very well, and they're a great addition to all this. And I've been a friend of Owen since his kids were tiny, you know.
Yes.
And when they were really small. I've been a friend of his for years, and he's always been a good guy and a good guy for the game, and he's really got him behind it. And we can only thank Owen for his involvement and getting all his friends involved, all his family involved. It's a major business today, and they've been lifesaver to Gold Circle and to a lot of other things. And I think it's the initial days. There's a lot more to come from Hollywoodbets.
Your strings turned the corner as well, Paul. The horses are looking good. They're running well.
Yeah, you know, when you get the virus, you can ask Duncan Alves, Dennis to a lesser degree. We couldn't do a thing right. We took bloods, we did everything. We spent months getting over it. it's a matter of just communicating all the time with your clients and telling them we just don't know how they're going to run today. But that seems to have turned the corner. We're having a few winners. They're all running well. And let's hope it's onward and upward, these.
Nice one, your left.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well done to Paul Lafferty. Let's get Sean Veal in, and Sean has got to know this individual as well. He's run well with Sean, and today, blinkers on, draw in your favor. You had a lot in hand.
Yeah, I had a lot in hand, you know. He's such a big baby, this was. I think Hollywood's going to have a lot of fun with him. I always said to Mr. Left, first time I rode him, only Greeners beats him first time out is, you know. I think quite a bit of him. He gives you a good feel every time you work him. I know he's not showing it yet, but once the penny drop, then they'll really see a lot of fun with this horse. Because he's still very mature, you know. Even today, he went through to win the race, put a bed to sleep at the 250, and then he decided, okay, he's finished running now. I said, come on, my boy, we still got 250 to go. And he actually won a good race. Well done to Roy and Mr. Leff and to Hollywood for the opportunity. To my sponsors, LG Panel Beaters, thank you very much for the opportunity. And to my wife and my two boys, this one's for them.
We got a few races left. Anything that Sean Veal can help us with?
This is the next race. Mo's got 52 for my boss.
Plus half.
Plus half. I think he's a runner this. It's a competitive race, but he's doing very well at home, and I wouldn't be wasting for nothing.
Well played. That is Sean Veal. Okay, Carl, you're going to come in and represent the syndicate. Tell us about how the boys got involved here. Obviously, you know, Laf just briefly mentioned that horse was available, and James said, let's go for it.
Yeah, D's, I would be lying if I knew exactly how they got involved, but the bottom line is he's here, and Laf's done a great job with him. He's really kept him on the boil. Shawnee was very bullish in the ring, as per usual, and he said the blinkers, this is what he needed, and he just hasn't been putting it in. And today, I mean, you're saying you're still loafing and trying to get out of it, but yeah, he got down there and dug down deep to win an arse race.
The string's really growing in these silks here, especially in KZN. There's seldom that a meeting passes by where you guys don't have a runner these days.
That's correct, Deez, and I think there's also a lot more to come as well with regards to the horses in our colours that haven't stepped out just yet. But it's amazing to see the colours literally, as you say, every meeting. We're doing a lot for the game, and it's going very well.
Well, give our best to Owen, James, and everybody else involved at Hollywood. Thanks for coming down,
Thanks.
Carl, and all the best.
Thanks very much, Deez, and thanks again to Mr. Laff, and thanks to Sean for the ride.
Okay, that's it. Now let's get Winnie in. She's also one of the consultants at the Hollywood Betting Support Center, and she's going to help us with a winning presentation of 1,000 Rand to the groom. His name is Simkinwine Ngwane. Hey, my man, well done, brother. All the way from Detroit. Well done, brother. Well done, Simkinwine. 1,000 Rand to you. Hearty congratulations. Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. All the way from Detroit. The man is Simkinwine. Well done to him. He gets 1,000 Rand. The boys in the OB van love that one. 7, 14, 5, and 8. That's a result, race 6.